right back at you. Giving all honor to Yokafela Francois. I'm your personal trainer and fitness guru, Swole Master Sosa. And this is Buddha money in the building. Representing to the fullest. RiskTaker, stand up. This is how we do it around here. Make a noise. Coming through because it's the money train. Talk about it.
What's going on, baby?
RiskTaker.
1, 2, 3.
Money in the building.
Straight up.
Hold up money that is. Talking about it.
Man, yeah, we just sitting back here, kick back, man. Got my boy Yokafela in here, man. He gonna lace us up with a little game and everything that he done went through, man, before he came here in Shreveport. So we're gonna open it up, man. Introduce yourself, you know what I'm saying? What's your name? We're gonna introduce everybody else. We're gonna take it from there.
Of course. Man, you know how we do it right here. Represent to the fullest. I mean, you know, we can get governmental. We can be laid back. Tell how you eat.
We'll keep it laid back.
Master Sosa in the building.
Straight up.
Master with everything I do, you dig?
Yes,
Master.
Yes, sir. What am I saying? Oh, go ahead, bro. You just kick it in.
You know, on the podcast, y'all just call me Stutter, you know, in case I say anything more than once, it ain't on purpose.
Why that?
When I go by Blake, man, they call me B. Simple introduction for myself.
Oh,
yes,
So
sir.
you call me out wheel, wrecking miles, I drive, that's what I do.
It's your boy Clyde, aka the Chief.
Man, we're gonna start off, man. Let them know where you were born and raised at, man, and what all took place down there. You know what I'm saying? It was a blessing for me to meet you, you know what I'm saying? Even though you talk about those things, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on a second, it's cold,
Yeah.
it's cold.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
So, man, just introduce, you know what I'm saying? Let us know where you come from and what brought you here to Shreveport.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate you. Money in the building.
Here you go.
Thank you. Yeah. So this how we did it, man. It was just a thing. Cool breeze. Growing up, it was real cool. I knew myself as a young man. I followed my mother. You know what I'm saying? My mother took care of me. My papa was a rolling stone.
Already.
My mother was running behind him, but let's start right there. My papa being a rolling stone. Yeah. Now, I mean, we can start right there. However, he was, you know, doing his thing. He opened up for, you know, Earth, Wind, Fire, and he loved Cameo. He followed them around, you know, and
Oh, so he was in a band, huh?
he was in the band. He had his own band. He had his own band.
gotcha.
And he was the tallest one in the middle. He had two men that were the same size, two sides.
So he was the lead singer?
He was the lead singer, yes, he was.
So you got vocals yourself?
Oh, I don't have no vocals, but I can buzz down stuff.
So you grew up on old school, huh?
Yeah, pretty much I, you know, discovered some things, you know, growing up, I mean, around that type of environment, let's say, you know what I'm saying, that musical terminology, yeah, but my papa, man, was a real man, and, you know, he kept it legit, you know, he was on the road, and, you know, and really touching base, you know what I'm saying, with my mother, but at that time, my mother was like this.
All right.
She was holding me,
Gotcha.
running behind my dad.
And how old are you?
Man, my mother's 65.
No, how old are you?
I'm 39.
Yeah.
And I'm a double OG. We were just talking about that, you know. 45 and 50, triple OG, you know. So yeah, I can sit back and talk about it now, you know, because like I say, you know, what we talk about, you know, is we gonna get some things situated.
Real talk.
You know what I mean? I mean, growing up where I come from, the mainstream was really different. A lot of things we couldn't talk about. We went ahead and went along with it. And my pops, you know, is actually from Lafayette, my family from Lafayette, and then 2 years at Lafayette, they moved to New Orleans. Okay, and they migrated in New Orleans.
So,
Okay, but I'm from Lafayette. My people from Lafayette, but they went down New Orleans.
gotcha.
Okay, and so my mother was actually just driven, going crazy over my father. One time she told me a story where she was on the side, because he put her on board. Come on with me, y'all. They're crying, come on with me. You want to see what I go through? Come on. Man, my mother said she was on the sideline watching women throw panties left and right.
Hey,
The band was, what was that?
I don't know what band that was he was a part of, but I knew when he went there, he opened up.
Gotcha.
I didn't hear the full story, but I know my father had a nice entourage of women, and my mother knew that, and she wanted to follow him and be concerned about his whereabouts and travel from New Orleans, from Houston, and you talk about me being like this, I'm stressed out.
man.
And they delivered me in Houston. Talk about it. Truth be told. That's what's up.
Keep going.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm like this, and I'm getting stressed out. My mother running behind this Rolling Stone, want to be on front of magazines, and he want to, be like Cameo and Earth, Wind and Fire. He trying to build himself up and make his career bloom and blossom, so his son won't have to struggle.
But so older than you, so you was born and raised down south, though, right?
So when I left Houston, I got to live in Houston at Park Plaza. Then they took me back to New Orleans.
As a teen, like
A baby.
Baby.
I mean, I just drove back. And my dad had to come home and be a man. And he dropped his career. And he took after me.
So how was the move, the transition? Well, you were still in the stomach. You
So
were still in there.
my mother's stories are more crazy than he expressed in my life stories.
Yeah.
Listen to her, and she over here confused about trying to express herself. Trying to tell me how her life was, chasing behind this man. Leave me alone.
Everything like it, we good.
Oh man, say, hey,
We're good.
what we talked about? Huh? What we talked about? Boy, you being
Man,
dramatic.
Man,
Talking about it.
what were some of the best memories of the music when your dad was in the band?
Man, my dad, we'll get to a story where we talk about my father. And my father, did some time. And when he got out, he went back to some old gear and he found some tapes. And then I'm sitting in his house. He pulled out this tape deck and he pulled out everything he did. And I said, why you didn't push this music when you was, I had to take care of you. I said, oh, here we go.
responsibilities, then,
Of course.
Can't always chase dreams. When the baby comes, you gotta put something on hold.
And that's what you call sacrifice. And so my dad did that for me, but at the same time, he still wasn't there.
Right.
Yeah, that was kind of
That's
the
why I
era
say
back
I'm a
then
mother.
too, though. Yeah.
What you say, big dog?
That's kind of the era back then. I mean, I ain't grow up with my dad and nothing like that. I mean, that chasing the streets, going out, that's what they wanted to do back then. That was the thing back in that day. So, I mean, we all probably can relate to that as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go a little deeper.
My dad was gone 17 years for me.
My Lord.
17.
Talk about it.
Yeah, I think I reunited with my dad when I was 18.
Yeah.
He would pop in and out.
My dad did 15 years. Yeah. My dad did 15 years. Out of my life, I became a mother's boy. And then my mother got this new man, and I got a new sister. And I love my sister, right? To the point that my mother be trying to tell her the stories. I say, don't tell her the stories. It's too deep for her to understand. Yeah. And I wasn't in communication with my sister like that, but when I grew up and I learned that my sister needed me at the time, I should have manned up then.
Right.
And I couldn't because I was trapped doing my own thing, chasing my mother because my mother had dreams too. My mother was a choir director. She was in church, man. She led people sing soprano. She was high. I was like, what? How you do that? And this is my mother? How you do that, mama? How you do that?
Man,
into Shreveport.
Right, okay, so the actual thing, thank you. So what I would like to talk about when it comes down to being in Shreveport, that I have a certain agenda and a certain proposal I like to put on certain people's tables. I would like to actually introduce an anointed form of fashionable content.
Okay.
Okay, that's why you see myself being pushed. I'm very pushable. I will push myself out there because I'm very marketable. And so the thing is, that's what this city needs. This city needs to be more marketable.
Right. That.
And so the thing that I know for a fact and for sure, the thing that brought me here in Shreveport is when I first got here in Shreveport, let's talk about it. I took the Times paper, Shreveport's Time, I grabbed it out of the store, I forgot what store it was, I think it was County Market maybe. And I grabbed it and I read and I saw that in 2013 the statistics was on 65% of black women was obese. And being that I was once obese and I was trying to watch what I eat because on a daily basis I was barbecuing every weekend and I would turn up here and there. And I was trying to function and trying to find myself and trying to explain myself about certain things, you know, why my health ain't looking like up to par.
Right.
Well, I'm 270 and I'm still holding the name swole. It's just reputable thing. I've been swole since '96. El Salvadorian friend, right?
Right.
And so my last name Francois, right? He can't say it right. He say Francois. So yeah, so when I started bodybuilding, I just took off the friend and went with swole. So if you say my name with an E, you don't know me because it's two L's.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I spell swole. Surviving without living life.
How long you have been bodybuilding?
Yeah, so in Shreveport in 2017, from 2014 to 2017, I was still holding a massive weight of 250, maybe 245, and you know I was still trying to find myself back into the gym. Being hurt from a right inner hernia, I told you, so I was still kind of, you know, trying to get myself in gear and still trying to make sense of everything about getting back in the gym, you know, and try to get my body back to the mechanics. And so things just start slipping away, and I just said, okay, forget it. I said, I gotta get serious with myself. I get a call and boom. Next thing you know, I just start being very supportive of changing my image. And so when I got to Shreveport, I was like, no, where I was from 2013 to 2014, I was really out of it. When I first got to Shreveport, I was in the country, I was really out of it. I didn't transfer to the city just yet. I was really looking down for myself.
Right.
And I didn't have no clue how to, you know, get out these woods. And I knew I had all this gift and talent and it was being held from me. And so I had to make a sacrifice. And I had to do something about myself. I had to make some changes. And so when I transitioned and went to the city, I was really captivated by what was going on.
These parts.
I was like, look at my people. I was like, oh my God, look at this woman, look at this man. 300 and 400 pounds years old. Being where I've been and I know I can transition my mind and help you transition yours, it hurts my heart to see these people die early at a young age. And I have the knowledge and the skill and you telling me I can't give it over. I can't help you get away from all this obesity talk. We stuck in statistics. That's what I talk about at these tables. I'm not your regular trainer. I'm not your regular coach or somebody you come to. I don't need any kind of Harvard education to sit like the mayor. If I'm gonna be somebody subjective, I'm gonna be a counselor and I'm gonna speak for my people. That's my real objectives.
Right.
That's what I'm here for. But God is using me at the gym.
Okay, so like you said, you know, you're at the gym, you still just all body, you know, you do everything, mind, heart, body, you make everything one.
Right, okay. So another agenda of mine that I would like to also introduce is a nutritional class. Okay? I was on the Black Owned page and I saw that somebody was reaching out for a nutritional class. And no one spoke.
Yeah, we don't really have a lot of that.
I'm going to provide.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm a licensed dietitian.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I have 10 years education and did what I did.
Like you said, like you thought dietitian, I don't think we know that, like you said earlier, barbecue and like you got no vegetables. No, you gonna get
I
it.
saw barbecue in the weekend. I done changed my mind.
Hey, you make us all look bad.
No, to be honest with you, over here in Shreveport, I'm the one holding it down with an MBA, letting people know that, you know, I am certified to actually take care of people as I am a life skill coach, okay, a recreational therapist. Okay, so I'm highly qualified for the job. I'm sorry, but I have.
I get it, huh?
Oh yeah.
But the direction that I'm heading is nutrition. I want to supply the community now where their kids, you and your kids can have maybe 2 times out of the month an actual class where you learn about how to eat and how to shop in the stores and what's good for you and what's not. I have that capability.
What do you do with the people that think eating healthy is very expensive, as far as vegetables and things?
Of course, you talk about Whole Foods. I can throw them out there because I shop there and I can be convenient of expressing how I feel about
Look
it.
at it, says anybody saying anything.
Making transitional to, you know, how you actually produce a healthy lifestyle. So to produce a healthy lifestyle and actually talking about fitness and health and actually being projected towards people, you have to let them know that your health is top 5. You should not have your health outside of your top 5. Okay? We have to understand that this community right now in Shreveport, I'm the only one that's holding the degree to talk. In Bossier, there's a white lady, excuse me, I don't know her name, but she's like 60 years old and she holds the degree to talk. But she's not saying anything, so nobody at the podium.
So somebody got to step up.
And that's me.
That's what I'm talking about.
And so, and be to where I've been to have people, you know, want an understanding of what fitness really is. In Latin, the terminology fitness, the adjective, it really means to be stability, durable. It means longevity.
Right.
So this is a lifestyle. This is nothing you just want to just, hey, I want to tinker with. No, you have to devote 4% of your life. You have to just give 4% of your life and say, hey, I do everything else. Let me cater to me.
Right.
Do you incorporate fasting in your meal plans?
Well,
not meal plan, your nutrition side.
Yeah, just throw it out there, as far as what we start talking like that, you want to first get people to understand that you can actually go into the store and make productive decisions on how you want to live your life.
Right.
You don't have to have something that is put together. Let them put together for you, then you be more knowledgeable and understand what these contents are, and you start applying it to your life. You get more mathematical, and you start letting people know that you want to know how I did it? What was quick way? What's the quick way? No, it's not nothing quick about what I'm doing.
Right.
To build the blueprint, you have to have longevity in your spirit.
Right.
So my spirituality is prosperity. That's why I speak highly about what I do, and it's because I'm very consistent.
Okay, so finish some people want to gain weight, some people want to lose weight, some people want to lose weight in like certain areas. Is there like certain things you should eat for that, or just certain ways you work out for that one particular area?
Both. Your main thing is to always operate with what you intake.
Okay.
That's your main thing. And then the way it's processed, how you separate your big meals with your small meals. That's very simple. It's all about preparation. If you just prepare it, as soon as you open your refrigerator, it's right there.
Yep.
You don't have to make no drastic move to go buy something or try to feast your appetite.
Right.
It's right there in your kitchen. We have to be more suburban again. What I'm saying is we have to start reaching out to the people that don't have, right? They don't have that knowledge. They don't have that understanding. You have to have someone to speak in position, and I've been given the actual mic. Let's just so say.
I know you started early, man. Like, I seen one person wanted to know, like, pretty much, like, what was your first job? I mean, what did you do? How old you were when you first started working?
Yeah, so I was actually in the bed, sleeping good, and I got 2 pounds on the back. I had my cover open. Got 2 pounds on the back. Hey, come on, boy, get up. So I got up. I'm thinking I could get up and put my, little pajamas on and stuff like that. Hang around the house. I'm talking about weight. wake me up, you know, probably eat some pancakes or whatever. You know, a young man, young, watching some Scooby-Doo or some stuff, whatever back then. Yeah, young man, 8 years old, young, 8. Yeah, my mama gave me a story saying, you know, I remember when you were 5 years old, you complained about why you were leaning to your left on the toilet. The whole time I was growing up in the projects, I was leaning like this on the toilet. The whole time, not even on.
Right.
5 years old, my mama said, I complained about why I was leaning like that. Living, you know, my daddy he was a Rolling Stone, yeah, but he knew how to make a living. So he was a hustler too.
That's my part.
And so guess what he had on the side of him?
You.
Yes. A hard-working son. Right? So, you know, my mom, she's still crazy. She's still up in the house. She don't know what to do with him. He all over the place still. He trying to get out still, you know, show himself approved. So, you know, being out there. You know, he started, you know, joking, and he made the wrong move. And my mother, she caught a hold of it, and she snatched him up. She said, what you gonna do? And I don't know, I was right there on the couch when I heard the big talk, and they was going back and forth. I can't accumulate everything right there, but I know it was big talk going on, fussing right in front of me, arguing in front of me. The next day, police came to the door. Gave 3 knocks at the door. My mother opened the key. She said, come on. So when I do that to you, I say, come on into my life. I'm gonna show you how to do it. I was a boss. Had 8 tracks. My supposedly, allegedly, killer uncle. He had 18 years. He was a kingpin of the South. The dirty South. He ran everything in and out. And growing up at 8 years old, I get a bang at the door. Get up. It's time to be a man. No more being in front of the TV and have cereal.
Watch the Scooby doing nothing like that.
With my board pants on. So I had to strap on my boots.
Spoiled murder.
This is in New Orleans.
So I'm actually from, I went to Booker T. Washington. That's a high school. I went to St. Mary. That's a preparatory academy. When I was, if you all know, I kind of was, just fast forward, I know we're gonna have lots of this, but you know, we had that territorial thing, and everybody, the territorial thing.
Right.
That's the talk back then. You know? Mm-hmm. We was very territorial, you know, and so that was the talk of New Orleans. And so what happened is for 11 years, and people, you're 10 years, you don't know, you're not from New Orleans. It's 11 years. You know? Right. We add on to how we took over New Orleans and actually made our culture more dividend for the world to see.
Yeah.
And we took over New Orleans for 11 years, and our mayor, Nagin, was a great mayor to us, but his time had came. Mm-hmm. And I was running in position right beside him, on the low. I was a part of Zulu, everything. I was in the meetings and all. I was there. Okay. I have stories that people say, oh, why are you still telling stories? I say, because I was there. I saw the handshake. I saw the earplugs. Why are you telling your story? I'm telling my story because I can, because they now ready to hear it.
First hand, ain't no you say she said, it's first hand right now.
And now I'm being used to come through fitness and health.
Right.
I got a testimony. I've been to the bricks, through the mud. Not just saying, oh, where he come from. Yeah, I come from out of nowhere. Why? To re-represent New Orleans. Yeah, we had a bad ending. Oh, some kind of Katrina hurricane come through. You'll hear about that. But then all of a sudden, oh, these people start migrating here to Houston and Dallas and Lafayette and Appaloosa. And why these people are here going back home? These people want to regroup. They want to get their people back together and see if we can bring back the city again. They trying to regroup.
Right.
And I've been one of those to regroup. I went back and I rebuilt my city in November 5th, or 2015. I literally took a hold of New Orleans being a city that I wanted the key of. It was right there in my hands. Just being a part of, just having that notoriety of being noble in your city and want to do the right thing.
Right.
My life was totally changing. I started seeing things I never saw before in my life. I say, how can I hold on to the story? How can I handle telling it when it comes? I'm gonna need counseling. I had to get counseling, have a year of counseling before I start talking about it.
So down there when Hurricane Katrina hit, you was there?
I was there.
Okay.
3 days on the roof.
What?
Yes, sir. That's what's so good. That's what's up. Yeah, I survived. Literally survived. I'm here to tell you.
So you was on the roof of the house?
Money. Huh?
You was on the roof of the house. 3 days.
Mm-hmm. Design projects.
Man.
You want to hear about it?
You can share.
No, I'm saying you ready to hear about it.
You say you from the design projects?
I'm just dying.
So is that from the movie called Streetcar Called Design?
Yep, talk about it.
You own that?
I'm a jump out boy. I'm an original jump out boy.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's me.
Design projects?
That's me. I'm a Francois boy. But thank God, look how he changed my life.
That's something I don't know. Like when Katrina hit,
Mm.
I mean, I know it just went out of nowhere. People had time to leave, right?
No, we was actually submerged for actually 3 days. So when it actually broke at 3:15. You ready to hear it?
Let's go with it.
Money. So actually what happened was, the story had came out, it was actually a week. It was actually a week going into what happened was, listening to the Channel 6 and Channel 13, the news station was actually giving what was actually taking place a week ahead of time. So the story was that you couldn't really have anything ever again if this was to happen. Everything be washed away. We took no chances, some of us, but a lot of us got out. So it was an opportunity for us to get out. Get your family out of there. Oh, it's about to tell, a lot of things about to happen. Guess what? The storm went through and nothing happened. Right? But so much current toward 7 levees. Right? 15 damaged. All right, my grandma was living on the second bridge by the 17 on the canal bridge. The first levee broke, that was 8 houses down. It took hers 18 miles out. Her house was found 18 miles out. Right? Boom. What happened? Why am I staying behind? Why am I telling this story? Because I had an uncle I told you about, did 18 years. Because he was kingpin. He had all kinds of stuff stored up, he said. Right? He tells stories. He said, oh, I didn't want to hear about it. I had to hear about it. Hey, I need you to stand here. I need you to take all this in, and we're about to go through this ride. I said, okay, fine. What's up? We got 8 properties. We got 24 acres. We got all commercial buildings. I need you to help me. What? The evangelism. You know the evangelism? The people that came in evangelized. Right? He was trying to protect that from those people. Oh, you're talking about people breaking in? That's what you worried about? No, you worried about all them keys you had in there stored up. That's the ride I was on.
We had to stay back then. Made it different then.
So I had to stay behind. So I'm asleep. La la la. I get up to use the restroom for the first time. Felt the pressure. And my feet and my socks got all wet. I said, you know what? He probably left that water running in the bathtub again. Let me go see. You know, he probably fell asleep on the tub running. I said, let me go see.
No more bathtub.
No water running. Not even in the sink. Not even in the toilet. I went over there, down there in the curb, boom, went down in the hallway, went over there into the kitchen, looked into, boom. Ain't that like no right there? Listen to me. It was hard. 14 years old. Never even seen it coming. 22. Hard bricks with this one man, my uncle. I'm living a lifestyle with this man. Lifestyle you ain't never seen, never heard. I'm over here kicking. This before Katrina. Over here kicking with my uncle, and I'm over here, you know, boom, chilling everything, boom. I'm getting deep into things. I'm like trying to get everything, you know, solved and everything. I'm a little kid. Doing kid things. Not too heavy, not too light. I'm trying to, stay doing basketball, you know what I'm saying, rubbing down the football and all like that. Kind of took away from that too. All of a sudden I started going deeper into what he had, what he had going on for his community. Oh, I thought you were speaking out for the community. I thought you want to change the community. Yeah, I will. I said, how you going to do it? He said, I'm going to flip the money. I said, how you going to flip the money? He said, do this. I said, do what? And you know, 8 years, I was running things. I was a runner. I was taking care of everything, the business. I was running all 5 lanes. And I was like, what am I doing? I'm too young to be doing this. What is this, 8 years old? What am I doing? Why am I always trickling down? What is this kind of lifestyle? All I was doing, I was like this. I was a puppy. Just go make the call, pick it up, that's it. I was carrying millions of dollars weekly. I've been there, I've seen it all. I did all the counting, the thumbs, it hurts. That's a lot of money to count. Been there, done that, sir. Nothing to brag. I give God all the glory.
Right.
Because I'm able to stand here today and wait. I made it. On the other side, oh yes, it's very green, but it's brighter and it's more glory, it's more mercy, it's more grace, it's more what? Understanding, more peace, it's more love, it's more care. I'm all the fruits right now. I'm bearing it all. I'm giving back. I'm doing it because I love my people. All that talking, now I'm here to demonstrate over conversation.
That's it. At what point did, from you was doing all that, like what point did you decide to change and, cross over and start doing better than what you was doing then?
Actually, I was, this is how it actually began. So I'm on the side of the house with my best friend, Malcolm. His dad, he wanted me to actually start cleaning up with his son. You know what I'm saying? We was getting a little, kicked back together, at the back door. So I started cleaning up with him. I got on the side of the house. I saw some old cement weights. You know the cement weights?
Yeah.
When you throw them down, they kind of break up and everything like that over time. So I grabbed it, put it in a bicep form. I had enough room to start curling. Start curling, boom, the light bulb came on. I started loving the feeling of the burn. I started feeling myself. I was like, wow, this is amazing.
Right.
And that's when I got sucked into the fitness. Right? Boom, me and about 4 or 5 of us, we started getting together. We started, going to the pawn shop and getting weights and stuff like that. And we bought like 2 pawn shops out. All the equipment, 2 pawn shops. To get it here. And we had 3 actual garages. Some of us all have garage, shotgun house and all like that, but the one had garage, we had 3 garages. And I started teaching these boys. About 10 years old, 11 years old, I was actually in the store. I used to go to the store, you go down the lane. I used to go into the fitness and health. I used to read all that stuff. Just because I had the time to, because I didn't want to go hang out because there wasn't nothing going on at that time. So I rather go read for a second.
This before all the internet and all. Well, the internet was here, but it wasn't fast tech like it was now. So everything you was learning was self-taught, right?
This was 94, 95.
Yeah.
I'm a living legend, and I can say that because I'm a test. I've been through hell and back.
Yes, sir.
I travel to see God. I want to hear Him. I want Him to direct me. I want Him to instruct my life. I do get dramatic over time because my life is a testimony.
That's right.
He's using me right now. Yeah. So I have the privilege now to actually exemplify my gift. I'm not sitting on my talent anymore. I'm trying to please the devil no more. I'm working for God. I'm just going for the ride. When I'm able to talk the talk. But guess what? I'm here to walk the walk. Right? And so by doing that, I have to know that I'm in a city where this city needs more attention. This city needs more what? People get an understanding that someone is in love with this city. Someone who's really in caring for this city. Someone got a voice for this city. I'm not going to come to the city and open my mouth and don't have nothing to say. Because when it come out, it's going to be the judge. And guess what? I'm going to walk away righteous.
Right now, I don't think we got to see this. Seems like I don't think we're here to talk about see it with hate.
Yeah.
No, we see it right now.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just delivering the message.
Yeah.
I'm the vessel now because when I was actually in turmoil and in pain, trying to figure out how I even made it on top of this here safe house in the projects. So what happened was, boom, me and my uncle went to the house. I wake him up. Bob, wake up. Man, you left the water on, probably the pipes are broken. Man, the water's everywhere. I said, what? Where's Big King Baby? Yeah, he roars, it's just Big King Baby. He on one side, I'm on the other side, get up. Next thing you know, I'm trying to figure out where this water comes from. I wake him up, I start telling him, let's get going, man, let's talk about it, man, what's going on in the house? He looking everywhere, he all outside, next you know, he in the back, where the outside we had was a back, we go to the 3 steps down, and then led into another pantry in the back. So he went through there, so he didn't experience the water just yet. So he came back in the house, just moving panically, we moved panically through the house, finally get back in the house. I said, let's try to, really, develop the truth about the matter. So we started opening up the windows and started opening up the curtains. And when we saw that water, man, we knew something else was different in life. I said, I ain't never been through this. What's going on? I need to get further information. I need to know, have come some clarity. What's going on right now? Because I've been through a storm, and I'm over here trying to survive now. I'm looking at some water that's over there at my doorstep, and I got to survive this here. What's going to happen? Oh, Lord, I don't know what's going to happen. No, I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. I did not know that the city was going to be where I was. It was 22 feet below sea level. Right. Sir, I was in 22, I was going out 20, we started at 24, right? When we started taking record. So we stayed above 22, right? We stayed in the 22 range. Every now and then when it started raining, we got to 24, right? Right now, if you go down there, the insurance is extremely high.
Very. Flood insurance.
So everything is built up 15, 16, 17 years. But anyway, other than that, I know how to talk about that lane too, sir. I know how to bring the message to anywhere I go now, sir. I've tapped into the wheel. I have a story now, sir. And here it is. Money in the building. I'm like, what? Biggest nigga I ever seen my uncle did, and I seen some actual currencies. He told me money in the bill. He said, well, how you know? I said, where's that? He said, go get it. He told me where's that? Go get it in the actual kitchen. I went to the kitchen, did both. Coming out, he said, it's yours. I said, what you mean it's mine? I said, it's yours. I said, money in the bill. Oh, you knew. I could have been got, oh, okay, but it's yours. I said, bet. Get back. I said, Lord, have mercy this man here. 500. Bad hands. It hurted too. That thumb was hurting too. I still got a little click every now and then. But what I'm saying is, I didn't have nothing to do with the money then. Now the bank is coming. Now it's time to what? Remodel the city.
That's it.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
When the water was coming,
Talk to me.
what was going through your mind at the time when you realized like damn,
Yes, sir.
it's like it's
Right.
starting to get real?
Okay, so what happened was, me and my uncle went out, boom, next you know, we got together, he started packing, I started packing, but he had a good friend 2 houses down who had actual boats, so we was one of those ones who was in a boat, all right? We ended up paddling all the way down, but scooting a little bit on the motor, couldn't go too fast. This was different kind of water here, sir. Okay, this water came from the actual levee. Okay, nothing part the train, this is straight red, all right? You mix it with the Mississippi, all that's crazy.
All black.
Pure black.
Toxic gum.
Death, sir.
Yeah.
I saw death. Just followed me by. Where you going? No, I can't pull you up. I've seen dead, sir. That's what you call, I was like, oh man, okay, yeah, fine, okay, boom, I get up, next you know, boom, I get all of this turmoil pain, next you know, boom, get on the boat, boom. I'm over here getting all the way to the safe house, back to the Zaya, you know, seeing going to my got Jackson, but boom, then the other 2 projects where I'm from. Okay? And when I mentioned that I'm from the bloody field, I've been there where I was actually a part of the remembrance. We call it the remembrance. We remember what had took place. This innocent woman, I can speak this because the limitations have cleared. And so these things that I may mention that, yes, you may be intrigued and you find some different things that I may get you to understand what I'm bringing to the table. I'm not your regular fitness trainer. All right? I told you I went to school for life skill coaching. All right? Went back to school for recreation therapy. I'm sitting here with a lot of tools. Just dealing with how to get people back on track. Nothing too hard, nothing too major. It's very simple. It's a simple lesson.
Right.
Right? Boom. I'm over here with my uncle. Boom, we get in the boat, we go to the top. I'm the one who was last, sir, on the boat. All right? We picked up 4. All right? Altogether 6. Okay? I made the 7. Okay? There was 7 of us on the roof. And so, boom, I'm over here getting everybody up, taking them up. Boom, they getting up the ladder. They're on the same house. Going down, boom, 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 getting up. And I'm the last one. And yes, I'm supposed to get the most help. But I didn't. As I'm going up the ladder, my foot slipped, and I fell in the water. In the Katrina water, sir. I just let go. Life was no longer developing anymore. It's going back to where it belongs. It's a spirit now. I given up. I given up. When you give up, that's death, isn't it?
Yeah.
No such thing as giving up. What that mean? You're telling the Almighty, pull the plug. You don't want to do it no more. They got people that's homeless right now trying to wait on a come up. Miracles and wonders and how God going to intervene and say something. Well, now it's come around. And you built the platform, RiskTaker, and now they sent a representative. And I'm here to speak for Shreveport. All right? The community is now in full development now. So actually under my tax bracket, if you want to say, because I am licensed, so now I can claim being here for 8 years, working in fitness and health, I've developed over 375 pounds of people in 2 years. Okay, first 2 years. 5,000 the next 5. So I was 1,000 every year. I was transitioning people just like this. And they're like, are you going back? I say, I didn't come to my goal. I get it off for you. They don't belong on you. And I got a technique, and it's called slow fit. In gliders. They superb.
Man, I can't wait.
They superb. It's a fitness program. It's built, and it's undeniable, and God gave it to me. It's a part of the will. And I'm just following the will. This is my plan. This is what I'm going to do. And I'm built for it. I'm ready any day now. People call me, do this, do that. I'm going. I'm not going to deny none of it because guess what? I'm self-brand, I'm self-made. At the same time, I got a story to tell. Yeah. That's all. You want me in front of the cameras? Yeah, I can do it. Guess what? We're very on point. We're going to get it out there. We're going to get the news straight. But if you want to know about me, I'm going to tell it like it is.
Straight up like that. Like on a normal day, normal basis, man. What time you normally like pretty much like start to relax, like shut your day down? I know during the day it's like go.
I shut down about 8:30.
8:30.
Hell, start from the beginning when you wake up.
What's your story time?
4:30. So I get 3 hours and about three and a half a day. That's enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Because 15, 16, 17 to the most hours a week, I'm good. Just for the 5, I'm working. You know what I'm saying? Son, my wife makes sure she takes care of me and I'm good. I don't even turn my pillow. She turned it from me. But yeah, but on that note, I'm just saying I know how to take care of myself, and I'm willing to help you take care of yours too. And that's all. That's all I'm bringing. Look, everyone had their chance, right?
Right.
When it's my turn to talk now and speak up, now I have something to say. Yeah, I've held myself for 8 years. I didn't come out. I didn't do all of this and that, and I didn't try to make myself viral and think I'm for go slow. You know, no. I patiently built my brand, my blueprint. I stuck to the tables. We made the agreement. All right. Boom. Next thing you know, now I can what? Have something to what? Push out. Right. I have something to offer. That's it.
So down there, when you were down there, you and your wife, y'all was together down there, or you met her here, or how did?
Yeah. So actually, what had happened is I was in pure turmoil after Katrina and everything, right? And someone passing in the city, all right? Being who I am, I had to stand up, and I had to move from Houston to here, all right? So I went from Katrina to Houston, back to Houston to here, all right? And that was in 2013. And so 2014, I started making moves. My first hangout spot, I started learning around pretty much, but I was real frequent, you know what I'm saying, Hollywood, I was over there real tough, And so those men over there, they welcomed me in and they showed me the city, and I loved it, right? So then, I thought, okay. So I ended up migrating from the country to the city, and then I built up, and here I am.
Gotcha.
I started from nothing. Nothing. I come here, they kicked me off the train. I'm a rich bum.
For the people that's probably asking questions and wondering, like, how would they actually, you say, fitness training, how would they actually get in contact with you, or where, or how can they get in contact with you, or where should they come?
Of course. I was entirely fascinated with a gym called Place. When I got in the city, boom, I got in there, started making moves. Started making some moves, boom, I ended up getting connected. I stayed right there. So, of course, I'm not hard to find out. I want to let a lot of things kind of air out. The things that we have to do the most is, we have to understand that we're all in this together. That's the only laundry that needs to be aired out, that if someone's going to come up with a page and tell us that, hey, we need to start sticking to our guns, if I'm going to put my business out there, let's flourish together. So we got to start movements. We got to be a part of why we're making sense if we're going to make a life change.
Right.
My life change is, yes, I have the story of doing all this, you haven't heard of it, but as I am now being used as a utensil, and now I have something that I can put on people's table and be an asset. I'm not gonna go to school and try to acquire all this knowledge and skill and not take care of my people. If I read the document, if I really sit and read the document, we're saying be a servant to the people. See, health and fitness, they got it around, and I'm trying to motivate them and encourage them, and I'm trying to let them know, yes, stay consistent. You're doing a good job. Yeah, keep on going. It's a lifestyle. Yes, I understand. But the thing is, the only key that we have to turn in life is togetherness. So all we have to do is find if togetherness is the main attraction, and it is. And now at the podium, the main attraction is fitness and health.
Real talk.
With fitness and health, you have some people that they feel like you go to the gym, they go in there for 3-4 hours.
Yes, sir.
What's a good, if you go in there and just do your job, workout, you need an hour and a half, what's a pretty
Yes,
good
sir. So
workout?
I get up in the morning at 4:30. Like I said, me and my wife, we grind in the morning. Boom. Next thing you know, I get going. Do my thing where I take care of my people for 3 hours, and I take care of myself for 3 hours, and I take care of another clientele 4 more hours. Okay. So by the time I get home, all I'm thinking about, did I make sure that they was taken care of? That's it. Are they sticking to the menu? Are they sticking to the plan? I'm really in your life.
Yeah.
That's the thing I'm trying to get people to understand. You don't have to shy away. I hear a lot of people say, oh, he's too hard. No, he's not too hard. That's what you need. You need to shake off that mud. You got to get it out the mud. So shake it off. It don't belong on you. If you're 50 pounds, 60 pounds of weight, get that off of you. Stop sitting on it.
For the person, because you got a lot of people that won't come into the gym, right?
Right.
But they're intimidated by the gym. What would you actually tell that person to pull them in?
Right, so that person there, I've experienced it all the time. I've been doing it 18 years, gentlemen. 18 years. I've been doing this for 18 years. And when I tell you, my first experience when I actually broke down is when a Spanish lady came to me out of Houston, And of course she had 215 pounds of extra weight, so that means she had 3 stomachs. And I took away 2. But the thing was, that's when I started developing this is 2009, 2008, 2009. The consistency equals success motto. The motto. You gotta stick to the motto, that's it.
What's your input? I know some people be thinking like, they go in GNC, they see a commercial, they want to buy everything in GNC.
All the fat burgers.
Yeah,
Well, for
all the
one-
fat burners, all the...
Yeah.
For my pet peeve is it's a must that when people go into these nutrition stores, it's a must that these people are knowledgeable to actually put the person on the right supplement.
Right.
If these people are not, like, I've had 2 bad experiences. I go into a store and this person can't even explain to me what is glycogen.
Right.
What are you doing? You're in the wrong field, sir.
It's a job at that point.
That's what I'm saying. I'm here to change all that.
Right.
I want to rebuild and refurbish SPAR, the program. All right, that's one of my main things is I want to incorporate a nutritional plan. I want to actually bring to where the kids are learning what an apple does, or what a banana is, you know, what is a pear, you know, or what is a bicep, or what is a pectoral. You know, learn instead of just being out and about and carelessly doing nothing.
Yeah, true, man. We'll see some. They said that you can take that and you lose weight. Here you as you run to the store.
That's what I tell people.
You just buy it.
Look, I'm just being honest with you. I have so many people I've been through, and I have to get them to understand that you have to know before you go buy something. Please refer to me. Please come back to me. Please.
Like, now, I don't know what they are called. Everybody, I call them shit tea.
Well,
CBD tea.
Yeah, like, they know.
Yeah.
Well, of course they got, you know, like they say, elixirs. Of course they have that. But the thing is, I'm here to actually now project the image for everyone that not only consistency equals success, but the thing is, it's longevity. You have to think about, let's start eating Monday through Friday on a light note, and then go splurge on Fridays or Saturday or Sunday. Just pick a nice meal, go out with your family, go out with your loved one, your kids or whatever. Just pick a day out the weekend. Don't make it the entire weekend. That's it. I am here to give a new discipline and a new structure. That's it. Y'all had y'all experiences. It's my turn now to show you what I'm here to offer. That's it.
So on a weekday, do you do the meal prep or?
Right, so I don't create no meal prep for anyone. You know what I do? I teach you how to go to the store, read your content. I actually teach you, sir. I'm a teacher. I'm a science teacher.
You teach people.
I teach people how to go in the store, how to read the content, how to put the macros together, the calories. I am who you're referring to now.
I done tried it out, man. Like from vegan, I got vegan stuff in there, man.
Well, it's okay. You know, some on a healthy note, not as fast food. This is what I call fast food. You know, when you have meal preps, but you see your meal preps, so you know it's according to your calorie. You know, you just eat because don't worry, it's fat. It's a healthy fast food. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, myself, I did fasting, man. I did intermittent fasting, alternate day fasting. I lost 53 pounds. I done gained some back since COVID for sure. And I'm just not getting back into it. But I mean, the idea of what you're saying, and once you start to invest in yourself and try to learn things, I had to go through so many different little protocols. What is intermittent fast? How do you do it?
Right.
What do you need to eat once you get off the fast? Like,
Right.
it's a lot of stuff. And if you got somebody like what you're saying to actually show this, and this to do that, it make it a lot smoother.
Right. The thing is, when we have someone that is a professional, all right, so in order for me, when I came into the city, I was nothing to you. You didn't know me. I was a ghost. Instead of this. And then, so the thing is, I was like trying to make something go, because I was like, I'm starting over. I'm like, I'm not making no money either. I'm like, oh my God. So I had to stay in the country. I had to learn how to shoot, and I had to.
Right there.
I was surviving.
Do you agree with the term health is wealth?
I love it. I want to touch base on that. I'm just don't want to be. I mean, we can all rehash all day. But on this note, you know, baby said, dang, I should have patented what Wayne said. Bling, bling. I would have been a billionaire times 2. Only if you'd have patented that name. Because everybody using it.
Everybody.
Yes. Right? And so I was like, wow. And now we have a new thing coming out. Bold up money. Right? Bringing out everyone's dreams under prosperity. Togetherness. Bring our money together and let's make it happen.
Right.
And so now my uncle, he a trip, right? Check this out. So, my dad, like I said, he was over here in the bricks, doing some time. And he was concerned about his brother taking care of me. And so my grandmother, right, she snatched me up and she took me down there to see my daddy. And I went over there to go see my daddy for the first time.
Yeah.
And my daddy said, son, whatever you do, don't be like me. So for 5 years, for 5 years, my grandmother always said, you better not be like your dad. I'm a blessed man today, and I'm thankful, and I'm very highly appreciative of dealing with the people, right?
Right.
So if I'm gonna deal with the people, I gotta let the people know who I am.
Right.
And see, when it's on God's time, He gotta plant the seed.
That's right.
Right.
And I'm over there at what, 2015? Put them numbers together. So then you have things where I'll be like, wow, God using me over here at this gym. Wow, He's putting my tools to work at this gym. I'm taking care of the people in the gym. I'm bringing them off the streets into the gym. I'm letting them know what I can offer them at that gym. You can find me. I'm right there.
Man, hey, let me know where the gym at.
2015, yeah. 2015 Meriwether. 2015 Meriwether Road, right across the street from the post office, right off of Mansfield Road. All right, take the exit 3132. Come on down, make that swivel, bring it in to the first light, make that left.
The
Right by the
old,
bank. Right by the
old place.
Well,
What is now?
I'm always hold on to plant because guess what? That's where Swole Fit. Right, that's where Swole Fit made the harvest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a harvest for me, and I really brought the people out, and but a lot of people was in and out. I would keep some, and I wouldn't keep none. They would come and go. I say, hold on a second. Don't do that with me. Don't be 1 month, 2 months with me. No. Right now, I have people 5 years, 4 years.
Really?
I have 3 that's 4
That's
years.
big,
I have
right?
1 that's 5 years. I have 3 that's 4 years. I have two that's 2 years, and I have two that's 1 year. And everyone else, they just not coming in 6, 7 months, 8 months.
You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, I have 11 people a day, and I'm very blessed and thankful that I'm able to cater to those people.
Man, like, I be saying the workout, man. I'm talking about, I see you do everything, but hey, I see you use them sliders, man. You got your own sliders and everything.
Right, they're Swole Fit LLC is licensed and patented, so I am a commercial. I'm a walking commercial, bringing out mobility, bringing strengthening and conditioning to the entire body. So I had what I was told when I was down for the count, and I had a right knee hernia. I went to the gym, and doctor said, "Oh, I'm gonna give you these pills. You're gonna be good in 6 months." I said, "Okay, I'm gonna take these pills in 6 months, and I'm gonna go back to the gym." I did that, right? So I went up there, started lifting. Oh, hey doc, I need something stronger. He gave me something stronger. Next thing you know, he gave me something stronger. A game came around, and the game, I had to be on my feet for 17 hours. It was a game at a concert put together. It's back home world. It's post-machine. And so, I was like, I need to get myself together. I said, Doc, I need something very strong, I'm hurt. Man gave me Oxycontin. Oxycodone, excuse me. Oxycontin, I said, golly. I said, I heard and got him off of that. You ain't for the pill me. And that's what I'm here to do also. People right now, I've taken off 17 people right now off of blood pressure pills. 17. I've taken 7 people off cholesterol. I brought the cholesterol right. I took down the sugar. and hypertension. Two clients back in the day, hypertension. So I'm here to correct your health. I'm here to actually bring substance and actually tell, hey, I understand the fitness entities that's out now. I really bless you right now that you continue to do your thing, but make sure it's coming from the heart. I'm not gonna allow anyone to do this job that I'm doing here in this city, not take it from the heart. Because we're dying and we're obese. And they looking at us and they're like, oh, I'm from New Orleans. Everyone there should be obese.
Good food down.
That's all we do is serve food.
Right.
That's all we do. You telling me we ain't obese? We ain't nowhere on the list at all? We on the list was way down there, but we talking about top 5. We in the top 5. Come on, Shreveport. Top 5 in Louisiana. And we come in number 3. Are you serious?
So we got a question, man. What was your biggest transformation for as a person? How much weight did they lose? What was the hardest? What was the option?
Right. So I have my phone. Excuse me. I would love to showcase that, but 112 in 14 weeks.
14 weeks.
14 weeks. Right. And then in 14 months, another one for 126. But she was consistently, and she went for about 8 months. She went on the program. She was really on it. But I still count those days and count those weeks. But my biggest one was in 14 weeks. And somebody threw numbers, 28 counted. So I know that God is working miracles in his city. Just knowing that I got 5,000 pounds off the city. That's pretty much equivalent to knowing. I ask a lot of people, and knowing that this is a small city. But people come and go. The ones that really stay brings up the numbers.
2 times.
You ever get some that lose the weight? You ever get some that lose the weight, leave, and then come right back like, man, I gotta put it right back.
I take my job so serious. I micromanage my own things that I do with my clientele. Like right now, if I have someone right now going through anything, the doctor say, hey, you're not doing right. Guess what? I'm on it. We ain't gonna talk about it.
Right.
We ain't gonna just let it linger. That's how serious.
You said earlier, still in the problem festival.
Oh, sir, this would be a new structure around here. Maybe you haven't noticed. Yeah, it's a new structure here. That's all. And I have the capabilities to actually run things, and that's why I want to let you all know and everyone that's looking that I do have the mental capability to do so. I have the physicality. I can also. Oh man, I want to look like him. I can make you look like me and better. Whatever you want to look like, not no show no magazine or a person. I want to look like him. No, I want to make sure you like you.
Right.
And I want you to know that you can do it. I want to make sure that you have the capabilities of someone in your ear telling you to keep going. Because consistency equals success. If you're going to be successful in putting in 4% of your life, you will see the results.
So is that like, I read somewhere like, if you're going to work out, you got a good mindset. They say when the mindset ain't right, you're working out, you kind of defeat the whole purpose.
The mindset, well, I mean, when you talk about mindset, the first thing that comes to me personally in your mindset is when I get up in the morning, it's on go mode. I know I'm programmed. I'm here to show you that a program is here. It's not no, I'm going to do this, and if it don't make me money, I'm going to go do something else. I have where if I say it's a mindset, you have to know that it's longevity. It's a status that, hey, we're going to be structured like this during the week, and then we're going to all meet up somewhere on a Friday or Saturday or Sunday and turn up big. But we're going to have some discipline and structure. We're going to hold each other accountable. Togetherness.
Accountability.
That's it. How about just keep in touch with each other? Let's keep in touch with each other, man. Shoot a text, man. I'm in a thread. This man told me I'm in a thread. I didn't know that you hit me up personally. I'm in a thread now. Guess what? I'm going to reach out to you and personalize this here thread. So now I reach out back to him. Since you love me that much, I'm going to show you how much I love you. Don't tell me that you want to work out 4, 5, 10 times. I'm ready to take care of you. You don't got to just sit there and I'm coming swole, and you don't. I'll take care of you. That's simple. You got somebody who's like, man, I go swole, he do whatever you want. Yes, that's a to have. That's my mindset. That's how I want for you. Go get it. I mean, just 4% of your life. Just sit down and say, hey, I'm going to fix my meal up. Just 1 hour of devoting your life to eating better. Come on. It's to the top 5 of your life. You're sitting up here, you're telling me I can eat whatever I want and still gonna work out. You can't give me that type of foolishness. No, you gotta have some discipline and structure with the way you move, because the intake today is killing us even faster. We can't be out here doing, oh, I'm gonna eat like this or eat like that because I'm going out with my girls. Yeah, but hey, Miss Lady, check this out. Instead of eating like this, how about some salad with a little bit of chicken on there, and then you want a little shot, you little drink. Go ahead, live life to the fullest. I'm taking care of my people. I'm not letting people understand me and be like, oh, he's hard, he's hard. Yeah, I'm supposed to be hard. I'm a professional.
No, sir, you ain't doing it right.
That's it.
Some folks say you're gonna start, you gotta be a risk taker, right?
We're RiskTaker.
And this is the best platform right now going. I don't care how many platforms I've listened to. I don't care how many people I know got platforms and podcasts. But right now, RiskTaker is the SHITT. Money in the building.
Hey, so we kind of end our thing with a question, man. And that question being, tell us, well, first off, tell people where they can reach you at, where they can get in contact with you, and then Clyde, we'll finish with that question. But go ahead, give me the information first.
For sure. You can go on Facebook. You can actually find me on Facebook at Yokafela, Francois, Yokafela. That is an actual acronym, but it's also a name too. The name deprives of saying that I stand to my word. All right, Yokafela means just standing to your word. And then Francois, of course, saying that, hey, I have something to offer. That's what the servant is, just something to offer. When you, hey man, can you give me some more water? Yeah, here you go. Hey, so can you take care of my health? Here you go. So what was that about? $4.50? Let me see them guys. Here you go. It's just a new technique coming into the city. We've seen all different other techniques, and I give it up, I praise them. Thank you for leading us to a good direction of trying to help the community. But now it's a new wave. And I'm dripping because I have so much to offer. And I can't help myself, and I would tell my wife, she said, baby, calm down, your time coming. And I said, I know, baby, shit. God, be in your platform right now, and it's going to be risk-taking. You can't sit here and think a person come out of nowhere, talking about helping the people. I just told you my life, I changed everything. The wife I have now is a new wife. My life is a new life. I was at my gym and I broke down in a, I don't even know the square foot, excuse me, but I was in a little room and they had a nice black couch, leather and everything. I slept on it for 4 months. Because I was leaving my past behind. And on the last day, God sent a woman. And this woman here was my client. I was like, what do you want? And the woman said, my daughter just called me and said she needs to come see you. I said, what you mean? I'm going to get her now. She said, Swole, don't go nowhere. I said, I won't. Her daughter's at the airport and she comes in and her daughter jumps in the car and came to the gym and I was by myself and the daughter jumped out. And let me remind you, this daughter of hers was a prophetess. This was a holy woman. Holy. And yet when I came to Shreveport, I was full of filth. I was still doing wrong in this city. And I wanted to change my life because in order for me to change somebody else's life, I got to change mine. And I said, hold on 1 second. So I got on that couch and I just whipped it out on God. I don't know what kind of God you serve, but I serve a God who delivers. And I'll answer one prayer to him. I said, can this please be delivered to you? I'm speaking to another person that's in me. Spirit been here the whole time and telling you, bear with God, he's coming. And now the time is here. God works signs and wonders. I'm just a wandering man. Every 10 years, I'm on my 8th. I have 2 more years. you're building the platform, it's fully equipped, we will be in business.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
In the entire family. But as far as how to get in touch with me, you can actually go on YouTube to Bowed Up Money TV. You can also find me on Instagram at Bowed Up Money TV.
You got a few of your fans who put up the
Format social media represent to the fullest.
Put up the bold sign.
Money in the building. Yeah. That's what's up.
I know we said we're in
Yeah, and that question is, man, this right here, we ask everybody this, after everything you went through, after everything you accomplished in life, everything else that God got planned for you, He lead you that way. All the risk you took in your life, do you think is worth taking?
I was watching this one documentary, and this young kid was trying to just defend himself about being humble. I'm like, why are you defending yourself from God blessing you? The thing is, the first thing came out this boy might say, I got together. He got together with some of his comrades, some of his people, and they formulated a group, and now they banging, and he looking good now, and he tried to defend himself down for being righteous, for wanting to do the right thing, from living a life of drugs and high risk. And now you're over here talking about want to do righteousness toward the people? Yeah, God delivers. And that's why I left that gym 2 times. And that poor gym it wasn't operating like the hospital I'm used to operating. The patients would pass away and the patient would get drifted off, and then when I come back, I relieve the hospital. I make sure that the people are taken care of. I leave again and the patients are not taken care of. I'm supposed to be at that gym you're looking for. It's not hard to find. You know where Plex at. You know the old Plex at. You know. That's the hospital that I see my patients in. I've been trying to get my own thing. Trying to get my own thing. Every time I get my own thing, God keep bringing me to that hospital. I can't much have my own. You know how doctors be their bosses, and you got to go work in the hospital.
Right.
You up under hospital rules.
Yeah.
But you're a doctor, but you're a boss yourself. That's me. I'm a wingman of a doctor. Your guy gonna tell you, you need a trainer. Oh, I got one in mind. Here, so let me get his card here. He's a great one. I did that for 7 years in New Orleans. Just trying to get myself on the ground. And when you get yourself on the ground, what that means is just talking about who you are to the people.
Right.
And, I'm not trying to, if I'm going to come out and be something that I'm not, then anything I start mentioning about saving people is not really going to happen.
Right.
It's not about just saving people and their health. The thing I notice the most is, where I am, Plex, it's a great gym. That I've seen that gym get turned around a lot of times, but the community really loves that gym. Yeah, and you see all ethnics in that gym. I have a clientele where I cater to all, genders and all races. And I'm not a particular type of person where I gotta be showing favoritism to people. I'm not trying to open up my business so I can cater to a Grambling family or cater to a Southern family. No, I'm here to cater to the community. That's it. And that's what I see in this city. A lot of division like that.
Gotcha. Now, anybody got any? I know we're ready to run out of time. Anybody got closing statements want to say? Anybody got something to say?
Well, I'll start off, man. I'm going to say, man, look, I know me and you already discussed about we're going to do business after this right here. Like I said, look at you as a big brother. And, man, look at this part of the team. I got one person missing so far. That's my son here in Vegas. And, man, we're looking to do more things, man, to make Shreveport a better place. And like I say, every time I text you, we talk. You always say, let's get this money together. And man, I appreciate that. Because you don't find that many people come to me like that. So, man, we in there.
Yeah. Appreciate everybody for watching. RiskTaker podcast.
What's up, man?
Bold up, man.
Bold of money, man. We gotta do your handshake in here one time for a man. Come on with the thing, man, so they know we locking it up, man.
Yeah, so what you do is you got code.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got code. All right, as a young man, my grandfather told me not to rush. He told me to slow down. I was rushing at his door, and I was banging on his door, and he told me, I heard you the first 3 times. So when you go in and you want to be showing a person that you're willing to be patient, right? You got patience. It's cold, man. You gotta be patient with each other.
Yes, sir.
I gotta be patient with you.
Right.
You come to me, you may want me to take care of you on something. I gotta be patient with that. Can't rush that. So we come together, hustle, swag, fit. You'll learn about that. And throw out your key. Yeah, that's money. That's the key.
That's the life.
That's confidentiality.
Yes, sir.
That's the part of code. We miss that principle, code. We miss that. You know, it's just showing the difference. Yeah, hustle, swag, fit.
Look, I got mine. Y'all better get y'all.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fame.
What's up?
Fame. Yeah.